It can be said that energy is vital for development, and it is also an urgent issue for any country in the world. Amidst rising environmental pollution concerns, renewable energy is gaining increasing focus. As a country with a vast territory and a large population, China's energy issues, particularly renewable energy, have become a focal point of international attention. In recent years, China has achieved significant success in renewable energy, especially solar power. China is now not only the largest producer of solar panels globally, but also a leader in constructing and operating solar power plants. In the harsh deserts of northwestern China, where life seems impossible amid sand and blistering winds, a miraculous phenomena is quietly unfolding. Over 8,000 Chinese workers have embarked on a challenging mission to transform barren lands into the world's largest solar power park. This park, with 540 square kilometers of neatly arranged solar panels, creates a vibrant natural painting on the barren land, covering an area equivalent to 10,000 soccer fields. The harsh climate means almost no human habitation. However, this desolation makes it an ideal location for solar power plants. From above, millions of solar panels form a blue sea, a magnificent natural spectacle amid the fierce desert. However, developing photovoltaic technology in desert environments is not without challenges. Maintaining the solar panel's energy production efficiency is difficult when dust accumulates or weeds cover the area. Over the past decade, many countries have spent millions annually maintaining solar stations. However, in China, workers have adopted a unique solution. They decided to raise nearly 300,000 sheep at the photovoltaic facility. These animals help clean the ground of weeds and maintain the system's operational efficiency. In today's video, we are going to explore the Talantan photovoltaic plant in Qinghai Province, China, one of the world's largest solar facilities, and how it maintains operations with the support of hundreds of thousands of sheep. If you enjoy our content, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my Top Wonders channel to not miss the latest videos. Now let's delve into today's topic in detail. The Talantan photovoltaic plant is deep in the desert lands of Qinghai Province, China. This area has almost been completely desertified, with a desertification rate of 98.5%. From afar, it becomes a wild natural painting, devoid of human presence. However, from this forgotten land, Chinese engineers have created a world-renowned masterpiece. In 2012, the Chinese government outlined an ambitious plan to build a large-scale photovoltaic facility spanning over 600 square kilometers in the desert region. Faced with the enormity of this project, Chinese engineers decided to proceed in phases, developing gradually and carefully. The first phase of the project, costing $300 million, focused on building a solar power plant over 78 square kilometers, equivalent to about 10,000 soccer fields. Starting in December 2019, this phase began generating electricity, providing a stable power source for at least 3 million households annually. The reason this location was chosen is its low population density and minimal human activity interference. Moreover, at an altitude of 2,920 meters above sea level and an average of over 3,000 hours of sunshine per year, the conditions are ideal for a natural power plant. However, this land also poses many significant challenges. Strong sandstorms and frequent dust storms can sometimes cover hundreds of solar panels, severely impacting the system's energy production efficiency. Workers constantly clean accumulated dust to ensure the power plant's effective operation. In this process, they discovered that water used to wash the solar panels actually made the barren land fertile, thereby facilitating weed growth. Over time, the desert began transforming into a bustling oasis, To protect and optimize the relationship between photovoltaic technology and the surrounding environment, staff decided to sow grass seeds under the solar panels, creating a green power station that not only generates electricity, but also improves the local ecosystem. Within months, a symbiotic and mutually beneficial relationship was established between the solar panels and the grass. Because the solar panels provide the necessary shade for the grass, protecting it from direct sunlight and slowing soil water evaporation, these grasslands not only beautify the environment, but also stabilize the soil and minimize the impact of sandstorms. However, as the grass began to grow, new problems emerged. When the grass height exceeded that of the solar panels, this lush vegetation began to block sunlight and hinder energy absorption. Even more concerning, if grass management was not carefully handled, dry weeds could become a fire hazard in the dry season. A severe fire could damage over 7 million solar panels. Faced with the issue of rapid weed growth in the power plants, Chinese engineers faced significant challenges, since manual grass cutting couldn't be efficiently done, and if not, the risk of sandstorms would return. However, manual trimming seemed like a waste of time. Ultimately, workers needed to focus on collecting data and maintaining photovoltaic equipment. When things seemed at a standstill, an engineer came up with a unique and effective solution: grazing sheep and growing grass. He proposed using a flock of sheep to consume the excess grass. To ensure the safety and efficiency of the photovoltaic facility, initially only 80 sheep were tested. To facilitate their feeding, the installation height of the solar panels was adjusted from 50 centimeters to 120 centimeters. This allowed the sheep to move under the solar panels without damaging the photovoltaic system. The trial lasted over 2 months, and the results were surprising. The sheep were enthusiastic about the weeds, but indifferent to the facilities and equipment. The flock not only efficiently removed weeds from the ground, but also ensured the solar panels remained clean, thereby enhancing energy usage efficiency. Simultaneously, sheep grazing under the power plant and their manure in turn provided natural fertilizer for the soil, promoting a better ecological balance. With the trial more successful than anticipated, the project team was encouraged to expand the sheep flock. They also called for the participation of local shepherds, gradually transforming the photovoltaic park into an efficient energy production and sheep grazing area. By 2023, the photovoltaic park had 270 sheep pens, with over 300,000 sheep living there. These sheep enjoy the shade under the solar panels, simultaneously ensuring the normal operation of the photovoltaic facility's energy generation. Locally, these sheep are beloved and called photovoltaic shepherds. Remarkably, each adult sheep can consume about 5 pounds of weeds daily. They use most of their free time searching for food. This natural and efficient method has significantly reduced the need for manual cleaning. With this approach, staff only need to provide the necessary drinking water for the flock. The reality has proven that about 1,000 sheep can clean over 1,000 acres of solar energy land within a half a month. This not only solves the cleaning issue of the power plant, but also creates a sustainable farming method for the local area, forming a mutually beneficial model considering both economic and environmental benefits. Now, this model of combining solar power production with cultivation has been adopted by many countries. The sheep, with their docile nature, do not damage cables or other equipment. Instead, they focus on seeking their favorite food, grass. This innovative method not only demonstrates the combination of modern technology and traditional farming, but also reflects the concept of ecological agriculture supported by the community, bringing new ideas for sustainable development. The Solar Sheep Project not only helps control weeds within the power plant, but also minimizes the process of desertification. Moreover, it has facilitated the rebirth of wildlife, making the power plant a living environment for various animals and wild plants. This project is a vivid example of the benefits of renewable energy, also showcasing the harmonious coexistence between humans and nature. In the future, renewable energy will continue to play an important role in China's development and also bring hope for global sustainable development. What do you think about this method? Leave your comments below. Do you know of other miracles China is creating in the desert? Please share with us. For now, goodbye, and see you again in the latest videos from Top Wonders.